Hi guys, Crafty Stalker here, and today I'm going to show you how you can make this really cute glass pumpkin jar painted with glass paint. Now this little guy is so cute, and he's perfect to hold candy, and he also looks awesome when he's got a candle inside and you can see the colors glowing through the glass. So if you want more written instruction, you can stop by my blog, thecraftyblogStalker.com, and I'll have the link in the description below. So let's get started. To make our little pumpkin, I'm going to start out with my glass jar. I believe it's a 32-ounce container. It's got this cool screw-on lid, but I'm actually going to take that off for now. And then I am going to use gallery glass to tint the glass. Now, gallery glass is actually intended to give you a stained glass effect. So you put it on really thick and you leave it thick and let it dry, but I don't want the orange to be that dense on my glass, so I'm actually going to use a brush and thin it out a little bit more. Now I've got some paper to cover my work surface because I don't want to get any paint on my nice table. So I'm going to start and just open this up and put a big old glob right on there. I know that looks messy, but it's really okay. And I'm going to take my brush and just paint it on there. Now you probably will get some streaking with this, but for me, I don't mind for the project that I'm doing. No pumpkins are perfect, so I'm okay with the little bit of streaking with the paint. Now that's about how thick I want to keep it, so I'm just going to keep adding paint as I go around until I have my whole jar covered. I'm going to go right up to the lip of that. Now you do want to be careful because of course if you leave bubbles, those will dry like that as well. So be conscious of what your surface looks like, but it really doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I've got my glass nice and covered. You can see there. So now what I'm going to need to do is let this dry. So I'm actually going to set this aside, and I believe the instructions say that you're supposed to let it dry for 24 hours. So I'm probably not going to let it dry that long, but I'm going to set it aside to dry. So here's my jar. It is all dry. It sat for about an hour, and you can see that pretty translucent orange color all over the jar, which is exactly what I was going for. I love how that looks. So now it is time to add the face to my pumpkin jar. So what I did is I just took this Post-it note and I just drew the face on there, what I wanted the face to look like. But I actually drew it on the back side. So there's the sticky part right there. And I'm going to stick that to the inside of my jar so I can use that as my guide for my face. So now what I'm going to do is take my black gallery glass and I'm going to color the face of the pumpkin on this jar. Now for this I do want to put it on thick. I don't want it to be thin like I wanted the orange to be thin. So I am going to put it on fairly thick, and that also means that this will take longer to dry since it is so much thicker. Okay, so this black actually went on pretty gray, but when it dries, it will be a nice black color. So now we're just gonna set this aside to dry, and this time it will take a couple hours. So the face on my glass pumpkin jar is all dry. You can see how nicely that dried, how that gray just turned that dark, dark black. So that means I can remove my Post-it note out of my jar. Now, right before I turned the camera on, I actually wrapped some twine around the top here and made a couple cute leaves just out of paper, just to show you how cute he looks when you just add just a little bit more to him just to dress him up. Now, the reason I changed to this view is because I want to show you a couple of the different ideas that I have on ways to use this glass pumpkin jar. And the first is to use it as an illuminary. Because it has that glass paint, that orange, this will make a gorgeous illuminary. So what I've done is gone to my craft store and gotten an electronic candle. Now you'll see on this candle it looks really realistic, and it isn't because I bought the really expensive electronic candles. This is actually a super duper cheap one, but I made it look more realistic, and I have a tutorial that can show you how to do that I'll link to in this video. So to make it an illuminary, you just turn it on with the switch on the bottom, and you can put that candle in there. Now, he is so stinking cute, but let me show you what happens when I turn the lights down. Ooh, spooky, just like a jack-o'-lantern. Isn't he so cute? This will definitely be the talk of the party when you have friends over on Halloween. So let me turn the lights on, and I'll show you another way that you can use this glass pumpkin jar. So I'm going to take out the candle, and this time I'm going to fill him with candy. Now that's everybody's favorite treat, especially on Halloween. Now he can become a cute gift or just a candy jar sitting on your desk at work. So really there are so many different possibilities that you can do with this cute pumpkin jar, and everyone around you will comment and talk about how cute he is. Thanks for stopping by and seeing how I made my glass jar pumpkin. This guy is so cute, and I am so excited to put him out filled with candy and yummy treats. Now, I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos, as well as my email newsletter. And as always, you can find me at thecraftyblogStalker.com. Thanks, everybody. Happy Halloween!